And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Tonight, it's the NFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings.
Chicago will kick this one off. Number 43, ready to return.
Win or go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game.
Kickoff returned for a touchdown.
Detroit! Hey,
Over! First down, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And incomplete to open things up.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch you now, Barney.
Play fake, Mayfield. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Jadeveon Clowney. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
No. Off. Motion.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Got his target, Samuel. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Detroit! Watch you now, Barney. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up. All right, now, lucky 56.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Dancing to his left. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Slam.
Detroit. Detroit.
Now a play fake here on first down. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Blue 90.
Our first carry now for Jordan Howard. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Switch. Deuce.
Over.
Mayfield off the play fake. Eluding the pressure right. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game.
Banjo.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Watch tight end. Hey, we got 3 down.
Here we go, going to 54. Wide in.
Crunch.
Here we go, 47. Switch is A. 41's the will.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. 23 yards on the play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46. Go. Get out there.
Motion.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46. 46.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Blitz. Too fast, baby.
Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Here we go. Get down. Get down. Switch. Hey. Here we go. 46. Here you go.
Stay in Opal. Stay in Opal.
26.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Zach Cunningham, in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10.
Watch tight end. Tight right. Odd. 3 down. Odd.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Here we go. 47. 26.
Play action now, Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind, going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
Odd. 5 down. Stand up in.
They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. LeGarrette Blunt taking it in from a yard out. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The deep return man.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football.
Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
No. Check. Patriot. Gun.
Hey, Mike 52.
Over.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And it's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jordan Howard, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And his kick is good.
Minnesota will be kicking off. Number 10, waiting to return.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Onto the field now come the Bears. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Prescott now on second down. He goes underneath to Freeman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go, 46, 46.
3 down.
Prescott on 1st down. It's brought in by Kevin White. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Now Prescott. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. On second down, Prescott again. He's going to go deep for Conley. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Great pick. Good job.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch you now, Barney. Barney. Over.
Mayfield on 1st down. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Watch you now, Barney.
Second down, Mayfield. That's going to be caught by Kirk. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Over.
They go play action here on 1st down. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down.
It's been a long day for you.
Guests are reminded that in the event of an emergency evacuation,
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
Over. 56. Lucky 56.
Motion.
Watch it now, Barney.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Philly, here we go.
4 down.
Over.
Check. Lucky. Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58's the mic.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Gun.
Watch out.
Over.
Mayfield on play action. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there for Minnesota. And even 40 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Take it.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's to the 10. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, 4 down.
Now let's go. 3-19.
Switch it. Come on.
Detroit.
It's a quarterback sneak, and he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Baker Mayfield as the first half is winding down, and the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And his kick is right through.
We got it all day up in here. We got all day.
Minnesota will kick this one off. Number 10, back to return.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Gun.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Freeman. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
47.
3 down. Watch 36. 36 the mic.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46.
Let's go.
A second down throw for Prescott. Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair, and he says, would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I look, what? All right, never mind. Third quarter action now. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here we go. 180. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. 180. Gun.
Here we go. 50. Mike 50. Nice.
Here we go. Kill.
36.
Here we go. 46. Here we go. 46. Sweats is up.
On play action, Prescott flush to his right. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Chicago. Chris Conley, 79 yards. And the Bears cut into that lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And the Bears will be kicking off. Number 37.
Crosby on now to kick it away. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Yeah, still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Here's Mayfield. Completes this to Callaway over on the right side. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Set. Blue 90. Over.
On first down, they run with Howard. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Mayfield now on second down.
Get that quarterback.
This is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Christian Kirk, 31 yards. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And he puts it through.
Touchdown!
Minnesota will kick this one off. Number 10, the deep return man.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Tavon Austin, he's going to go. 30, the 20, 10, touchdown, Chicago. Tavon Austin, officially with a return of 108 yards. And the Bears get a bit closer. Extra point try now for Crosby. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
Strong right.
Black 99 Philly, here we go.
I got it.
On first, they go right back to Howard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Tyus Bowser.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Here, baby. Your trip ends here.
Watch you now, Barney. Barney. Black 99 Philly, here we go. Watch you now, Barney. Barney.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That's complete over the middle to Callaway. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Mayfield looks to throw. Got his target, Samuel. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Blue 90. Blue 90. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Over.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. SOS. Watch you now, Barney.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield, and that'll be incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch you now, Barney.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield, and completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4.
Watch you now, Barney.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
On first and goal, Howard. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jordan Howard, his second touchdown of the night. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Tight end's right.
Here we go. 180.
Hey, we got 3 down.
Now a play fake here on first down. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards on the play.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for
Kevin White. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll run here with Freeman. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Second and goal from the 1. They come out here in the eye. They'll look to run with Freeman. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's third and goal. They gotta have 6 here. It's third and goal. On the sneak, it's Prescott. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Dak Prescott with his second touchdown of the night. And the Bears cut into that lead. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Crosby on now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's into the clear. Touchdown, Vikings! In for the score. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Tavon Austin, he's going to go. The 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Tavon Austin officially with a return of 108 yards. And the Bears get a bit closer. Crosby with the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Leopard!
Again, it's Howard. And some space here.
Check!
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit later tomorrow.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
319! 319!
On the handoff, this is Howard. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Hey. Hurry up, here we go. Green 39! Green 39!
Alert flare!
This is Howard on 2nd down. Howard has the first down and then some. And he'll be taken down at the 26. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.